me tell you one of the biggest mistakes that people make in their life. They quit during the planting season because they expected a harvest too soon. And because of that, they walk away from dreams that were actually growing. Hello everyone, welcome back to Elevate You Lifestyle. I'm Aaron Cook Nelson. Imagine this. A farmer walks out to his field. He plants seeds, works the soil, waters the ground, shows up every day. Then after 1 week, he gets frustrated. Nothing has grown. After 2 weeks, still nothing. After a month, he starts questioning the process. And eventually he decides, this is not working. So he stops showing up, he stops watering, he stops believing, never realizing something was growing the entire time, just beneath the surface. This is what we're going to talk about today. Let's dive into it. Life moves in seasons, and every season serves a purpose. There is a season for learning, a season for building, a season for struggling, a season for waiting, and yes, a season for harvest. The problem is most people want harvest while they are still planting. They want recognition before mastery. They want success before sacrifice. They want the results before consistency, and because the reward doesn't come immediately, they assume nothing is happening. But some of the most important growth in life is invisible. See, when a tree grows, the roots grow first. Nobody celebrates roots. Nobody posts roots on social media. Nobody applauds roots. But roots determine everything. Without roots, the tree falls. Without roots, success collapses. Without roots, growth cannot survive pressure. Maybe that's where you are right now. Maybe you are building roots. Maybe you are developing discipline, patience, character, perspective. The things that people don't see. The things people don't celebrate. But the things that matter most. You see, we live in a world obsessed with visible success. But the real growth is often invisible. It's the workout nobody saw, the book nobody knew you read, the sacrifice nobody noticed, the late nights, the early mornings, the difficult choices, the moments where you kept going without applause. That is planting season. And planting season always feels unfair because you are giving effort without receiving evidence. You are investing without seeing results. You are believing without having proof. And that's hard. But that's also where greatness is built because anybody can stay committed. They can stay committed when the results are visible. The real test is staying committed when they are not. That's faith, not religious faith, but faith in the process, faith in your preparation, faith that your actions today are creating something tomorrow. Now let me tell you something that's powerful. Every harvest you have ever admired was once a planting season that nobody respected. Every successful person, great actor, athlete, every entrepreneur, every leader, they all had seasons where nothing seemed to be happening. And yet, everything was happening. The roots were growing, the foundation was being built, the lessons were being learned. And one day, the results appeared. Not because they got lucky, but they stayed long enough. And that is the key. Stay long enough. Stay consistent long enough. Stay focused long enough. Stay patient long enough. Because life rewards people who understand seasons. You don't dig up seeds every day to check if they are growing. You trust the process. And maybe that's exactly what you need to hear today. Trust the process. Not blindly, but faithfully. Because what you are building may be growing beneath the surface, even if you can't see it yet. Don't mistake a season of planting for a season of failure. Just because you can't see growth doesn't mean growth is not happening. Sometimes the most important work is happening underground. If this message spoke to you today, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear this. This is Elevate You. And as always, let's elevate.